Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Reaction Gen Con Edition. It's episode 4. I'm Christian Pratt.
I'm Papa Pratt. Welcome.
Looks like we got a throwdown between probably the two coolest people to play Ashes.
Who are these jerks?
I don't know. The guy on the left's going down, though.
Yeah, it's probably the true, seeing as how I didn't make top 4 and you did. So I'm playing a Brennen. 6 ceremonial, 4 nature.
That's not nature.
My Brennen
You're lying to me.
pardon me, charm.
You can't fool me.
So my goal was to get
Violent.
either double owl or double chant out and just burn. And I told Christian when we started that I was going to make this a 3-round game. I was coming at him. And so I decided very early that I was going to put 5 on his face, on call every round. And just see if I couldn't burn him down fairly quickly. And I guess that was a problem, a mistake. Let's face it, it was a mistake to do what I had done. We learned that afterwards. And I guess a lot of people did that to you, right? Just came after
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. It used to be a running joke in the Ashes community that Cole only has 15 health, so he's easy to kill. And everyone tried, they tried to go straight for the burn.
Yep. And I certainly did that as well. So we'll see how it turns out for me, or what my failing was, and where I failed. This is a very, very, very quick match. We move very fast. We're doing things. We know each other. We're relaxed with each other. We've played each other a million times. We know what each other is going to do probably before we do it. We've talked about our decks. So hold on. This one goes quick.
We'll try and keep you guys informed, but this goes very fast. This is just top tier Ashes.
I don't know about all that.
Top tier.
I don't know about the tier,
and,
but it was certainly
my
quick.
dice are kind of off the screen. Sorry about that. I kind of, as the tournament wore on, I kind of stopped checking the setup. So sorry about that.
So I go first, and I'm looking to open memories right here out of the gate, and just to get the burn going.
Oh. Open mems.
There's the open memories.
What you grabbing here? Oh, it looks like a chant.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Man, before you didn't even get to finish, put your deck back down. I already slapped down my Frostback Bear.
You're a cheater. That's a cheating, aren't you?
I think you said your turn, okay?
Disqualified? You're disqualified, I think.
Nope.
Judge?
All right, your chant comes down.
So there's a chant. So there's a bear on your side, a chant on my side.
That's chant of revenge. We're just shorthanding it in case.
Chant of revenge, yeah. Chant of revenge. Not chant of protection, which will make, unfortunately, showing here later.
So I just threw out the bear. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, and that's okay. Brennan's got 21 life.
He's got 20 health.
20 health. Well, I had extra life. So there's the bear. And you covered something.
Oh, I put one of my conjurations in your conjuration pile to make it illegal.
Ah, yeah. That's next level.
But I guess it also made my conjuration pile illegal. I don't know if it was the best move.
So here I'm deciding if I want to either take the 3 from the bear or go ahead and regress it. And I said, yeah, I don't know what else you have in there if it's going to hit me pretty hard, so I'll go ahead and regress it. I still got plenty of damage coming. There's a spirit. Like, okay, well, I can handle a spirit without too much trouble. And here is the second chant.
Man, your mana's already almost gone, and I haven't seen a unit yet.
Yeah. Well, you have seen it.
Not on your side, because I mean.
Yeah.
On your battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No, I'm with you.
100 Blades, Hidden Power. No, all those cards suck.
You do not like to see those go by the wayside.
100 Blades, Hidden Power, and Chain Protection.
Now, see, here what I was worried about is you had the ability to lock me out of Owl if you wanted. So I needed to get the Owl out this round.
Right, put the book down so you could summon it next round?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or next turn.
And this, by the way, the camera's a little bit askew in this. Somebody had bumped it. I think there's really one that's really, really bad. We'll let people decide if they want to see it or not. Maybe we just put it up there with, warnings that, hey, it's not the best quality, but it's an interesting match because it's got Austin Mills in it. So
yeah.
And that's what I expected. You jerk. Stealing my heart. You took my heart, son.
Sorry. Man, we are some fidgety dudes. What do I got? What's that secret card?
I know what it is. See, I think I need to get the Owl out here. This was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Yeah, you just went for the bird.
I sure did.
I mean, I'm at 10 health. That's pretty scary.
Oh, if the yawns are back, do you need to do some diver stretches or some swimmer stretches?
Oh, yeah, I should probably get pumped up. I'll just edit them out. No one would have even known they were in there.
No, they were there. It was pretty obvious.
So it looks like you swapped your mana with what you spent to detonate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could still get the owl.
Right.
Looks like I exhausted or wounded my Summon Shadow Spirit next level plays. And summon...
you hurt your book burning.
Summon a Shadow Spirit. I guess I decided, you basically put me on whether or not I wanted to put out a Shadow Spirit or stop you from getting an owl.
Right. That was the question. Now, in retrospect, I really messed this round up.
Yeah.
I could have killed your board and regressed.
Gosh, we just went so fast. So it looks like main action, I swung my Shadow Spirit at your owl. You took it. And then you passed, and then I swung my Hammer Knight at your owl. Mm-hmm. Or at Brennen, and then your owl blocked.
My owl blocked. Now, what could have happened here is I could have destroyed the bear, the Shadow Spirit, regressed the Hammer Knight, and just left you with a monk and me with an owl. That would have been a pretty good setup for me, actually.
Right.
Now, depending upon what you could have done to my dice. But here I'm just sitting wide open. I'm about to take, 7 if you want to do it.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? Let's do it.
So that's pretty brutal. And again, that's where I messed up. Drew a regress. I like seeing that regress. So
the card shuffle's real. So fast.
There's a play that you're going to do at the end of this round that I think is very interesting, and we need to call it out.
I don't even remember.
Well, you'll see
Crap ball.
In a second. But you exhausted my ceremonial die, or maybe you didn't. You took it back, I guess. I guess you were worried about Final Cry. No, you say no. You want to get rid of sympathy pain, so you get rid of the heart.
Yeah, I was worried about sympathy pain for sure.
Mm-hmm. So I went ahead and do the owl. I still have Final Cry available for me if I want it. And you don't want me to get going with the owls, so you just swing in.
Man, Shadow Spirits are so good. They're just so strong. Once they're out, just pressuring all these units.
Now no Final Cry.
Yeah, so you let me retroactively take back that exhaustion, so save me 2 damage if you had the Final Cry.
So Brennen takes the 2. I keep the owl. I'm worried about the Hammer Knight obviously hitting me.
It looks like you focused the owl.
Mm-hmm. Second owl.
So you said you drew a regress?
I did. Right? Why didn't I play it? That is a great question. Why did I not play the regress? Because I certainly should have.
Yeah.
Because the owl would keep. I think I was afraid of losing the mana. The charm is what I think I was afraid of losing.
But regress is ceremonial.
Look at you yawning.
I'm just saying, regress is ceremonial.
Right, but I was afraid of not being able to summon the owl.
Right, it looks like you did it in time though, so it's okay.
But I don't think I'm probably going to get a second owl here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Cole, what you gonna do?
Kill me. So I'm okay, right? I'm not unhappy at this point, frankly. I'm okay. I'm feeling all right. Like, okay, well, put 5 on the Cole, and I'm still up by 10. 2 regressed units.
Yeah, it's looking good. I mean, all I've got to swing with right now is a Butterfly Monk.
Right.
Like, you're stabilizing pretty well with the regresses.
Now, you're going to go Bear and then another Spirit, but I should be able to kill those, but unfortunately, again, I just focus fire you. Is this your turn? Are you slow playing me? Are you slow playing me?
Yeah, I'm trying to go to time.
Try to go to
It's a mill
exhaustion.
deck.
Why are you slow playing me, boy?
I don't know. A lot of the times these battlefields start filling up. I don't know how I feel about Anchornaut and if it's worth it to put it out and throw it. So I mean, Cole just slashes it. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Here come the bear. I think I was tentatively. I didn't want to put out the bear because with the board state, you could just blow it up.
So I made all this power. I'm not exactly sure why I did this, by the way. I didn't figure it would matter.
I really thought you had Final Cry. I thought for sure I was about to take like 6.
I think that would have been awesome had you taken 6. That would have made me a happy camper had you taken 6. So again,
Miss Typhoon on my end.
I feel like it was okay, and then all of a sudden bad things started happening to my creatures.
There's 100 blades in my hand too.
Yeah, so what I think I should have done right here is Spirit Burn a bear, chant the bear, kill the spirit.
But instead, yeah, this is, if you play that dude now, it's like all of the wrong play.
It's super the wrong play.
Right, so this goes back to that matchup when Jason and Elliot played, and basically your units were dead, right? Like we all know they're going to die, and maybe there's even a bluff there from Cole, but you needed to use those one, either swing with them or throw with one.
Exactly right.
Or like,
exactly right.
3-eyed owl, and then Spirit Burn one.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I should have done was kill creatures.
Right.
I should have been keeping things off of the board.
So it looks like you played, last turn you played Summon Blood Puppet, and then I,
correct,
in response, 100 Blades.
Right.
And you double chanted me, and I went to dice and tokens, which is really weird.
I don't think I took my damage, by the way, from 100 Blades. Just as a FYI.
Did I choke the Fire Archer or the detonation of it?
Spirit Burn.
The Spirit Burn? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Strong.
Choke the Spirit Burn. So that hurt me, right? That's 2 damage. I could have done more. By the way, there should be 1 more damage on me. There really should.
Are you swinging with him?
No. You're deciding what to do if you're going to slash him, I think.
I do like slash. Man, Cole's so good. Like, ever since this tournament, it's really hard for me to get away from him.
It's molten gold. My Fire Archer takes a molten gold.
Yeah, I slashed it. I don't need it. And then I main action played Chant of Protection.
Chant of Protection. Now that makes my heart sink a little bit. So now I'm back to... So basically, with the choking of the Spirit Burn, which was 2 more damage I could have had, now the cop puts me another 3 damage back. So me making it a 3-round game is just not going to happen.
Yeah. So you're down to 10. I'm down to 6 health, but effectively 9.
Right. And I should have, if I killed the bear, I probably exit this round in a really, really good spot.
Yeah. So I was so terrified about the amount of damage that Brennen could do. I meditated my 1 health Butterfly Monk book off just so I could heal 1.
Yeah.
So now I'm at 7 health effectively. I hit my die, by the way. Yeah, there we go.
And that's the play I was talking about, by the way, is the meditating off of your Butterfly Monk and gaining that life.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, you are at 9. I could put out so much damage that it's possible with the Sympathy Pain to put you within Sympathy Pain range with 1 spell.
Yeah, so I know I've lost so many games to Brennan's that do like, here's 11 damage. And I'm like, what? Where did this come from? And with Cole's health being so low, I also knew I had 2 more books coming in the deck. So it wasn't a big deal to me, and I didn't think you were ever going to be swinging in, so I really didn't need the unit guard.
Mm-hmm. So I saw Final Cry, by the way. That's the mark of the hand gesture towards my blood puppet, because those are awesome.
Super awesome.
But what I don't have is a Sympathy Pain. Like I said, I could put 6 on you right now with Spirit Burn, Chant, Final Cry. That's 6 to you. And then Sympathy Pain, another 3 is 9.
Right.
So
terrifying. Oh, so the blood puppet. I hate blood puppets, but I love them.
They have become
They're everywhere.
all the rage.
They're everywhere now.
They have become all the rage, man. Another bear.
For those listening, like I don't know if the general meta is like using blood puppets, but our close group meta is like everyone's blood puppets. Everyone's got them.
They fight Jessa so well.
Yep.
They really do make Jessa have to deal with things that they don't want to have to deal with. By the way, I don't know if you saw that in my discard pile over there or in my conjurations, but there was a Dread Wraith in my deck that I did not start against Cole because I'm a bonehead.
Yeah, that's brutal. Looks like you milled off or meditated off Regress, your third one, which also really hurts.
Yeah. So had I had a Dread Wraith, I think this might have been different as well. They just needed to slow down. And that's just an inexperience playing against the Cole deck. Because even if the bear hits and freezes it every turn, that's effectively another regressed unit. That's the way I look at it.
Right, yeah.
So I got 2 puppets out against the and this person right here. This is what I just I die on the
just
inside a little
bit. Down
oh no!
Yeah, that chain of
protection
protection
effectively puts you at 2 damage. Effectively, I mean you're at 13.
Yep.
Man, that hurt me very very badly. He pointed out I didn't exhaust my blood puppet. I was a big cheater.
And blood chains.
So too late. Start doing some control. Here's some Final Cry at you. Put a card from under the table. Where'd that card come from?
Yeah, it was holstered.
It was a holstered card. It was a chant, wasn't it? That's you had that chant.
Yeah, that was another choke. I just had it ready.
And I chanted "Revenged You" twice again, not focusing creatures, which was a mistake. I could have if I kill your spirit there, if I put damage on your bears, I save myself so much damage,
So,
Christian.
you can't see it, but I put another Shadow Spirit out in my 6th battlefield slot, but it's way over there. Camera can't see it. Cole's battlefield is just so large. Can't even make it on the camera.
So I played this so terribly poorly. Well, live and learn.
Hey, an owl.
You like those, right?
Yeah.
I heard owls are good.
Everybody loves owls.
Yeah, I heard they define the meta or something.
No, they don't find nothing. Cole's going to blow them up. Little feathers explode. Blades cutting out the sky.
Little bursts of pink feathers.
Because I don't think that the Cole decks couldn't beat the Leos because of owls. It was because of Glowfinch.
Glowfinch. I come 1,000,000% agree.
Right.
1,000,000% agree. It was that here's a free unit guard or 1 cost unit guard as a side action. Oh, you were blood chaining.
Yeah,
I wanted you to blood chain
really,
the unexhausted bear.
I
was
really wanted me to kill that living bear. I don't know why. I just didn't do it. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I just think this is bad plays. So he blood chains one of the regressed bears onto my owl. My poor owl, who's probably going to die anyway.
Then I meditate an illusion. I think I'm trying to stop.
Sympathy.
Or redirect. Yeah, because you don't actually have the mana right now. Like, you have the right dice, but not the right faces for sympathy.
I do have redirect in hand. I've had redirect in hand for a very long time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So I met a book.
All right, so yeah, now I can.
You'll have to give me a rematch and see if I would have played differently.
Oh, I totally think totally think that you can.
That with the Dread Wraith starting and without open memoriesing for a second chant, just play it straight.
Yeah.
Or even open memories for a second regress.
That's pretty brutal right there. Yeah. Because I don't know that I ever get. I don't know if I ever get in fast enough.
The only unit that's on your side of the board that should be alive right now is that spirit that you just summoned. I should have been killing everything else. Right,
and then just slowly will them. Yeah. I mean, eventually we're going to get there to this tipping point of just damage.
Mm-hmm. Now, I did almost run out of cards. I think I might have because I was... Your dice were doing work, and I didn't really expect it to go that long. I over meditated a little bit. But it didn't matter. I don't think I took any exhaustion damage.
Is that Cullen's foot by me down there?
You have a foot fetish. You have a random passerby foot fetish.
I'm just very curious in these feet.
I don't know if that's Cullen's foot. How would I know if that's Cullen's foot?
All right. Cullen's my brother.
Cullen's my son.
He's the Rocket League champion of Gen Con.
Well, he is. How many trophies did he bring?
He brought home like 6 or 7 trophies.
6 or 7 trophies from Gen Con for Rocket League.
All right, so it looks like did you detonate?
Final cry.
Final cry.
No,
okay.
Yeah. You killed something. I final cry, put 2 more on you, which means I ate through
6.
All of the life that you put down and a choke. So basically, I've done lethal effectively. Right?
Right. Yeah, you've done 6, 12, 15. Yep, exactly. Yeah. So main action, Miss Typhoon, side action slash. So now you can't redirect to anything.
Correct. And this is where you swing, and it's over. Right? Because I'm first player, you're going to swing, exhaust, and swing. And then that's game.
What are we discussing?
You decide not to slash because it's exhausted. It doesn't matter if that thing's alive or dead unless you try and just slash me, right?
Right.
Because I've got 8 life. You've got 2, 5, 6, 7 in damage. A 5 that can hit me this round. 7 that can hit me next. Yeah, there's no way for me to stop this at this point. Just do it anyway. You're just being a jerk.
No, I think that thing needed to die because you got chant triggers if I have to kill it to swing next time, and then Sympathy could, it gets really bad fast if I don't.
For redirect. No, you're right, because I have redirect in hand. I thought you were just being a jerk. But no, it was a smart move. So that's 5.
Yep. Am I gonna slash you? I really want to.
Yeah, you got this. So all you need to do is pass out and
but
unexhausted.
It's just a matter of principle. Like if you ever get the chance to slash someone's face, it's
slash Cole
outside of their
Cole
first
needs
round.
To slash.
Yeah, got it.
It's also a choke. Yeah.
Yeah, that we had a discussion at some point about. Oh, I think what was happening there is we were discussing about how you were saying you kind of misplayed it, and you needed to do something. I forget what, but I think it was Spirit Burn the Owl or something. Mm-hmm. And I was saying it didn't really matter. Like we could take it back if you wanted, but it didn't matter because I had choke in hand.
Gotcha. See, there's a sympathy. So 1 chant. You don't have 1 chant. I have sympathy pain for the win. 1 chant of protection. I needed you to not have.
Well, that sympathy would only put me at 12 right now.
Well, you would have 3 more damage on you.
Right. That's what you're saying.
And then I have sympathy pain in hand.
Yeah.
So I get 3 more blood points, but it's just not enough. Yeah, wow, did I play that poorly. Well, congratulations, son.
Thanks.
It's good stuff.
Crap ball.
Yeah. I wish I would have played that a lot differently. I thought that the second chant hurt me really bad. Like I said, I thought that I still had enough burn potentially. And had you not had that second chant, sympathy pain is that puts you within lethal now. I don't know if you have butterfly monks or things you could do to gain life. Interesting game. So what the lesson here is that Brennen, if you're playing against Cole, doesn't necessarily have to go straight at Cole's face with his early sort of damage rush. And we see this again, I think, later on whenever you play Skylar in the top 8.
Yeah.
And what we've learned and what Elliot, what words of wisdoms from Elliot, James Kramer, is that James, that's right, is that Cole needs a battlefield to win. And if you can control Cole's battlefield, and we saw, I think, Eric getting controlled like that against C. If you can control Cole's battlefield, you can beat it. You can beat Cole because he needs to be able to swing to beat you. So because he's got so much control, but there's not a lot of direct damage generated.
Right.
So,
you actually played against Eric later in the tournament, right?
I did. I first 5'd a little bit different, but Eric is a wizard. He pulled off some really...
He's a wizard.
He's a wizard, man. He pulled off some just really incredible tricks with his spirits.
Yeah.
His shadow spirits. I filled up his battlefield, his 6th battlefield, pretty effectively. I had 2 things regressed, another couple things blood changed. But he ended up with the only 2 things I could swing were like 2 shadow spirits. He swung with them, meted off a book to kill both of those, played a shadow spirit book, filled those slots back in, swung, meted that book off again, filled another slot. I mean, it was incredible. He turned 2 battlefield slots into 5 by meting off dudes, filling them in with other spirits, meting that after that thing swung, fill it back in. It was a brilliant, brilliant play. It was just amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm inspired by that. I've been trying to do that in like any deck I have with spirits. I just try and find the like little tricks. Lately, I've been trying to do like Chain of Revenge stuff and then swing in.
Yeah, it was really pretty impressive, and yeah, I thought I was doing pretty well. I had 2 Dread Wraiths, and he killed 2 full health Dread Wraiths in 1 round.
Wow.
And then it was over, and then he did his untap, unexhaust everything, and come in and kill me. It was amazing. It was amazing to watch. I applauded. It was good stuff. You know what's interesting, and I don't know this, is if I had beaten him, if I would have made top 4 versus you or not. That would have been interesting because I know he was 5th, so I would have been in that mix, right?
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on your other matchups or your blood points. Because
Right.
what it came down to, and I know you did 12 to me, whereas Jason did 14 to Elliot, and that's why he beat out Eric.
Right. Well, see, Ed Gentry was one of my other matches was against Ed Gentry as well, and he was right in that mix as well. So he was a 4-1. So I would have had 2 4-1s under my belt.
Yeah, that'd have been very interesting.
Yeah. Well, no, I guess Eric would have been a 3-2 at that point. So you never know. But anyway, it was very interesting. I felt good about my deck. It obviously, it performed for me against other folks. In retrospect, I think we've talked about how it would have done against the Leos. I think that the build that I had actually would have been very strong against the Leos.
Yeah.
The way that they were built, I think I would have been fine. I just needed to get there, and what I needed was a more sleep, which we didn't have a heck of a lot of that. Going to bed about 3:30, 4 o'clock. B, not building my deck at 10 minutes at the breakfast table at the hotel. And C, having more playtest against you guys. But, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you were able to accomplish in the tournament. I have no regrets.
Awesome.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching this episode. As always, if there are any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down there in the section, and we will answer any questions you may have.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to go straight into it, or you want to break this up? All right, stopping mine.